Hey guys, Flabaliki here today, and welcome back to Cities Skylines, where these guys have no power, and I totally did not even realize that until just now, when I started. So, let's connect them through this way, is what I'm going to do. Also, you might have just noticed on the highway, we had a fairly big issue with, around here. Like, this used to work lovely, like this highway with all the merging and all that. But because there's so much traffic now, especially going this way, because they're all trying to get out this way over to the industrial area, that's like, there's cars coming from this way. Basically, the ones that are already over here, they're fine. They're going. It's just the other guys all merging across trying to get there that's causing the issue. So I was trying to see if maybe we could do... There's got to be a way to solve that. And I was thinking the only way I could think of is instead of having the last lane there merge, we could just continue that lane on and go around that way. So then they merge later on. Whether that helps or not, I don't know. But that was my theory. Let's see if it works. Let's see if the theory holds up in practice. Don't know why I'm building it backwards, because it means I'm just going to have to flip the whole road around. This spacing is not very even either, all the way along. But whatever. Okay, so you go there. Lovely. It's really not lovely. It's really like back to front all the way along. And it's all like wavy and not even, and it just looks silly. But whatever. Okay, so it's going to come around like this. It's going to keep coming around. It's going to join in about... Let me turn snapping back on about there. That's going to be a single lane, because it doesn't need to be two. What is going on with this? Oh, it's all different heights. That's why it looks weird. That's why it looks weird. So you can go there. You can go there. You can go there. God. All right, so that little bit there looks okay, I think, but you could even bring it in closer, I think. Just really bring it in. Bring it in, boys. Beautiful. This is one of those things that I think I could spend hours trying to like perfect the exact curvature and distancing and spacing and all that. But we can probably just do it quickly for proof of concept to see if it actually works. And then if we really want to, then maybe we can make it look neater later on. Like this is just too far away. What's going on here? Have this lane all the way along here. So yeah, they can merge onto the main highway if they want, or let's come out this way. They continue on. I know it's all like sort of bumpy and wavy all the way along, but we could be here for hours trying to fix that. Okay, so if we do that instead, and let me make sure the speed limit on that is high enough, because they might prefer to go this way if it's a higher speed limit. So we'll do 100 all the way along on that ramp. Oh, I guess, well, it's technically an off-ramp, but, you know, we're not using it as that. So instead, going that way, now these guys will no longer merge in there to go to the left. They should use this one instead, which will make a lot more sense. And hopefully should ease up the merging along here a little bit. I mean, they do have to merge here. Oh, actually, that's going to be an issue. Hold up. Right here. Now, you guys go there. Don't. And you guys go there. And then over here. So we've got 4 lanes that go to 6. So what I want to do is go here. I want to actually set up this whole ramp along this whole thing to not have any merging of the two bits of traffic until they get into that highway. I mean, they could see, like, see right there, when they do that kind of stuff, you're dumb. You're really, really dumb. So don't do that. They just go to a standstill. It's like, what are you doing, guys? You're so stupid. You can merge, you know you can merge when you're still going a fast enough speed. Like, you don't have to just crash into each other and do a 90-degree turn into the other lane. Like, if you don't do that, it'll actually all smooth. I was going to say smooth flowly, but I meant flow smoothly. See, look, now, look at this. Now you're moving. Look at that. And then you can merge up here later on if you want to. And I bet they'll just do it right here. Let's see. Well, the thing is, isn't this... No, this is only a 1-lane exit. Maybe I should make it a 2-lane exit, because then they wouldn't even need a merge. Also, that ramp there is really awful. I still need to fix that at some point. Well, some of them are even merging. Oh my god. Do you see how far they merged? Oh, you're merging too many lanes at once, bro. Maybe we go here. I'm going to say you can go 1 lane at a time. Or 1 lane at a time. See, like that? I mean, I guess these guys could merge down if they wanted to, but... Just, like, don't merge, like, a million lanes. I'm only going to do these 2 lanes because I can't be bothered to do the whole highway. there's too many lanes to do all this, and I don't want to spend the whole thing doing this. All right, so you can go there or there. Then you go to those 3, right? See, look at that. Just 1 lane at a time instead of going over, like, 3. Oh, God, look at them doing it over there. See, it's like, what are you doing? Idiots. Absolute idiots. Oh, well, I think... Oh, what's going on here? I've got a lot of people just trying to get down this way. Ah, I see. It's because we got a lot of people turning left, but a lot of people also just going forward, but they all use the same lane. Ah, this game is great for when it comes to traffic management, I'll tell you what. Okay, not anarchy. This needs to be raised up. Can I not? Okay, I'll do that. Oh, that's the wrong road. It's not even the correct road. Okay, there. And then there. Oh, yeah. There we go. Okay. So then this, simple as, you go there, and then this is a dedicated turning lane. Like, not so complicated. Then everyone that wants to turn can get in the turning lane. I don't know why that guy just stopped moving. He's like, yeah, you know what? I don't want to move anymore. That's fine. I'm just going to sit there like an absolute tool and not move. So this one can go there. Then this can go forward. So anyone going forward, we'll go in those two. Good. This whole thing. Okay, that guy's despawned. Good. He's blocking up the whole thing. All right, so anyone going left will now go there. Anyone going forward will just go in this lane instead, which would be good. So I guess I'll have to merge at that point there. Where that's the only... Oh, they can, oh yeah, no, that's the only point that would be able to merge. So as long as that left-hand lane doesn't back up too much, then we should be okay. Although it looks like it's backing up quite a lot. I wonder if we even... Do we even really need... Okay, here's what we're going to... I was going to say, do we even really need traffic lights there? I don't think so. I think what I'll do... okay, well, that's going to mess up all that zoning that I've just got there. Whoops. I think I'll do this. Like so. And this will be my turning lane. These two will go forward. Like so. Okay, that should flow a little bit smoother now. And then I was thinking, if we just get rid of traffic lights here and just give it... So these guys... No, that's the wrong one. These guys here, just give way. That's priority road. And really, turning right there, you should also give way. But it doesn't... Although that guy's just stopped completely, so I don't... really sure what he's doing. Just kind of, I think he might have glitched out maybe, because sometimes they'll just glitch out and just don't move, and then they'll just despawn after a while. Because he should be trying to push through. That's usually what cities does. Although this giveaway section here is not really working, because now they're not coming out at all. Because I think the thing is that they're sort of all entering here, and then it's going all the way along. Whereas I'd rather them. Well, let me have a look and see what they're doing, because it looks like they're sort of going here and then. Oh, no, most of them are just going into that area if they're going down there. Some of them are going over here, but the only people that are going over this way, which is a private vehicle, which is good because that's an old town policy anyway, so that's fine. We should have fixed that. I think it might have just been the build-up of traffic that we had hanging around. So I think that's probably fine. You know what? I don't think that doing that was a good idea. I'm just going to get rid of that. I do think we should probably have... Like, realistically, we should definitely have traffic lights there, so I might actually just add those back. Especially because they're not moving anymore. This whole area is pretty much a traffic nightmare, though. But I'm not surprised by that. Because it's just the way this thing is. Okay, so I guess next on the agenda... Well, the thing is, there's no residential demand, again, which is really frustrating. Because the thing is, we need... There needs to be... There's so many jobs that are needed to be filled. Like, all of that doesn't have any workers. This whole area doesn't have workers. I think the rest of the city should be fine, because that was already all filled in. But, like, this whole area does not have enough workers at the moment. Now... As for public... Why are these so close together? So as for this tram line, how's it... Oh, there's actually a lot of people waiting around here. Why did I put that stop there? That stop's fine. It just needs to have a crossing right about there. So they can get to the other side of the road. Where did I put the other stops? Because I know I sort of just chucked them in around the place. That one's there. They have... I guess I can cross just there, so I won't do another crossing. That one's fine. But it appears that a lot of people are using this stop, except when there's like 50 trams right there. I think the next... There's one down over here somewhere, but... We haven't really filled in that area yet. It appears that these are being used quite nicely, though. A bunch of people there. And I'm going to assume that there's quite... Yeah, there's a lot of people up here, just because that's where that sort of subway stop is. Which would be nice if it wasn't across the road like that. But I think what I'm going to do is get one of those elevators, because those are kind of cool. Oh, can you really not place it on the side of this road? On the tram road? That kind of sucks. Because like, look how many people cross over when that happens. So maybe if we go here, I have to do anarchy, otherwise it doesn't work. So we'll go there to here maybe. And see if we can get them to use that instead. We'll see how we go. Because I'd rather them do... Oh, there's a huge subway thing there. Right, okay, yeah, I forgot about that. I mean, it can still work. We just have to sort of do that. And it kind of technically goes through the subway, but it should hopefully work. So what if I go like this now? And we go... Junction restrictions, no crossing there. No crossing there. They can cross over there though, that's fine. And none there or there. So I want them to use this. Oh, it's also created a huge trench there. You know what, let's go back to not blocking. Well, actually, let's see if it works first, because in which case then we'll just sort of move it around so it doesn't look like that. Come on. I just can't even see. I guess we've got to wait for the subway to come. Or I guess maybe the tram. So they'll get off and hopefully go there. That's the idea. Okay, these guys are bouncing back and forward, and they're like coming out and then going back in for some reason. These guys are just going that way and screwing your rules. Maybe they're going to go down over there. Nope, they're bouncing back and going that way, and then this way, and then... You know what? Let's not do that. These things are great in theory, but I've not been able to see them work very well so far. Like these elevators with the pathways. Alright, let's forget those. Let's go back into the pathways though, because I want to get rid of the one that's underground now. Okay. Alright, yeah, it's kind of annoying that... see, it would have been better to have the tram stop there, but then the only reason I didn't do it there was because it's on the road. And it blocks all the cars, but I guess then what we have is just all the people walking across, right? So maybe it is better just to have it over there instead. At the end of the day, it's probably better to have it here, right? And just block the cars for a second rather than... Oh, that corner's a bit tight, actually. I don't know if you saw that. Wonder if we can... Because that one would be nice and smooth. But then I guess that's also not to do... You know what? Whatever. Alright, so that's it there. That gets 84 passengers on it. That's beautiful. So I think this is actually being used quite well, as far as I'm aware, because it's actually a useful line. Let's see, 320 passengers at the moment, especially for just what is basically a suburban line. It seems to be working pretty well. I don't know why there's such a tall building right there. I really hate that. It's just a random building there. Okay, so that's good. I think what I want to do is start getting one of our first bus routes going, because we don't have any bus routes at the moment, you may recall. And it's going to start from maybe up on this road. Yes, because we got the end of the tram line. No, we'll start from here. So just next to the tram stop. And it's going to start heading down this way, and it's going to go over to the industrial area. It's going to go here. It's going to stop. Is that too close? Might be too close. There's one. I want to go there. You know what? We'll stop there anyway. Then we'll come over here. Now, where exactly do we want to run through? Maybe here, then we'll go along this way. And then, I'm just trying to see, because really we want to go down there. It's kind of a awkward... The industrial area is kind of an awkward place to be. But it'll come down this way. We'll go to the ferry. I was trying to think of the word for it. Come back up. Go there. I guess we don't really need to stop on this road here, because there's not really anything there. Stop by the train station, because that makes sense. Stop up here a little bit. And then, can we turn there? We can. It's just, I think it might be a bit... hard to go from there and then all the way around, right? Because maybe if we just stop around the corner, it'll probably be a bit better. Stop there, then we'll come back this way along us. So this will just be a one-way loop around the industrial area, but then this can sort of come back along itself, which is good. Now, as for getting to that, though, I guess we have to go all the way around, don't we? So then maybe we go here, because that's right next to that one. But then, I guess there's not really any point stopping there. Maybe just stop a little further down. So we stop around there instead and then go to it. That's probably better. Alright, remove vehicle, select types. I'm going to go that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I didn't get up to 8. I only got up to 6. Get up to 8. There you go. And I guess we'll leave it blue for now, just to see how that rolls. We could even, if we wanted to do a bus line going the other way, but I don't know that I want to do that. I wouldn't mind potentially... There's not these small roads with bus lanes on them, are there? Because that would be good. There's bus-only roads, but that's no use. And then there's roads that... much larger roads that have bus lanes. But why... So you could definitely fit like a bus lane on these roads. I mean, if we made the pathway a bit smaller, it would work. Be cool. So as for the bus stops that we have around the place, we should have a look, make sure that they're convenient in terms of crossing the road and all that. Yeah, they're all near, most of these are near intersections, which is fine. And it appears that there's people waiting for the buses, so it looks like they're going to be used. These two are fine, one each way. Then it's going to come over here. There's no one waiting at that one to go up. But I guess because there's not really anyone that lives around here. No one really lives here, so it's not really useful. This one should hopefully be kind of good. I mean, there's no one there at the moment, but hopefully I might even get a... Because I know there's a crossing there, but I actually get one just behind that too, because it's a little bit quicker to get there. If they're trying to get to the bus anyway. Okay, so that will go there. That should hopefully be quite useful, because then that basically allows you to use the subway, and then the tram, and then the bus to get over here. And that connects all of that, because I don't think it makes much sense to have a tram running across there. And it appears people are using the bus, so it's good. I wouldn't mind a bus running through this area, but again, I don't think we really need it because they seem to be able to. I think they're smart enough to be able to get up there themselves with, because there's a lot of bike lanes around here, so it seems to be okay for that. Now there's a lot of industrial demand, but again, there's no one to work here, so it's like I don't really want to zone more of it because what's the point, right? Like it's just not gonna be a good idea. I do want to actually up the speed limit on this road down the bottom. I want to go up to 60 on this. And I guess that's all 60 along there too, and then maybe this bit too. So that sort of goes all the way up to that road. Then all the way along here is going to be 60. This bit here too. So this road is just a little bit faster than the other ones along in the area. So this whole grassland one through here as well, through there and through up to there. And then I guess probably here as well. Oh, that's all done. That's changed. I think because there's a crossing there. Yep. And then I guess really this road here should probably be 60 as well if we're going to be doing that. Because it doesn't really need to be that slow. It doesn't need to be... Like 50 is pretty damn slow. 50 kilometers an hour for a road like this. Normally roads like this, unless it's like a super built up area, would probably be around 70. Like a lot of them are in Sydney anyway. A road that size. Okay, but we'll go 60 just because that's what we're doing. Beautiful. All right, well, while we're waiting for stuff to happen, maybe we should get some more commercial, because we could do that. People seem to be using that quite okay. People are using that. Nice. We should probably actually, on this little section of road here, it's only 40. I think if we go up to 100 so they get there and they can start speeding up, you know, that kind of thing. And same with this one, so they go there and then you're like, and go like really fast, even though that's you probably want to check yourself before. You know what? I'll leave that one down to 50 because that's not emerging lane. That's emerging lane. It seems to be working pretty well though. Like these connections, they're not really creating too much more traffic or anything like that, but it adds a nice connection for this whole area. Got this bridge with some people using it. The bus stop looks pretty good to me. There's 10 people on the bus. Let's have a look at the line details. 3 people. These buses have not spread out at all. Bushes? The bushes. Not a lot of people at the stops, but I think that this one's got 67 though. That's a good stop. Just gotta wait for a bus to get... Oh, here we go. Here comes a bus. 57 people on it. That's a good one, because I guess what's happening, instead of people waiting at this stop here, they're just going to that one. I think is kind of the thing. And same with up here. I don't think a lot of people are using that, but... I guess because we got encouraged biking on, they probably don't use the buses that much, or as much as you would think. There are people up here, though, using this stop, which is interesting. The tram stop. Get off there. Not bad. All right, well, there's let's get some offices instead of just regular industrial, because we've got a lot of educated people, so maybe we get some more offices around about... Trying to see where would be a good spot. We could even just do it along the train line here. But I don't know if how I feel about that, you know? Maybe here a little bit. And then we could do like a little commercial along this side. No, I don't want to do that. I'd rather it be like trees. Yeah, I'd rather it be like the trees that we've been using around the place, like those really nice colored, like all these ones. I don't know. I really like these trees, like this little set of trees here. There we go. Beautiful. Just like really, you know, really fill it in. Those are the bigger trees, I think. Yeah. That almost sounded like I said bigotry. Those are the bigotry. But yeah, something like that, you know, just like fill it in, make it look. Just really like block off the train line so it's not part of the suburb. Is the idea anyway. And same on this side. Let's go around the train line and start doing this, because this is what we should. It also sort of buys us some time while stuff's evening. I guess you know what we need to do. We need to get some more. We need more zoning, because nothing's going to really change unless we start zoning some more stuff. And I guess where can we do? I mean, over here could be like a little commercial center, but there's got to be a better place to get some more commercial than that. I mean, actually, all over here as well. Like this, we never did any of this, did we? But I was kind of leaving that to wait to see what you guys say. Where could we do? I think I don't want to do much more over this area though either, because this was a nice, like really sort of low density, just hilly area, like really tree, like lots of greenery and trees. It's quite nice. Over here, there's a lot of space. All down here as well. All through here. Like I know. I must have been leaving this as a park, but we never really did anything here, though. There's nothing really there. We also have tram tracks through here that we're not using anymore. We might start using them again at some point. I'm just trying to see where I want to zone. It's got to be a good spot. I mean, I guess it's got to be over here somewhere, but maybe along... Hang on. So we got a tram stop whereabouts? Here. Is that one? Why are there people waiting for a tram here? Like, why are people waiting for a tram? Yeah, I was double checking it was there. So let's get some roads around here that can be a good little commercial section. Okay. So it's going to be here. And there. And then the other side as well. No, I'm not going to do the other side as well. Actually, you know what? Maybe I will. But what we'll do, instead of using these roads, because it's going to be a bit stupid having two intersections right. What are you doing? Half the tram has died. Oh, it's going to heaven. That's... Oh... Is it actually that glitched out, or is it just because I changed it as it was coming through? Because I don't want all the trams doing that. That looks ridiculous. Okay, why am I underground? Get out of there. No, I want to use a one-way road. So we'll have, like, this one goes up or something. And that goes down. But that goes up. That goes down. So then we have, like, one intersection with traffic lights, one without it. Yeah. That's okay. So they'll stop there. This one's just like, keep driving, it's fine. Kind of thing. Yeah, okay. And if you wanted to come back around, you just do that. Alright, and then we'll just have normal roads in this. I don't know why I did that. Mostly just because I want it to be like a little center for commercial activity. Actually, let's go straight through like that. So I think this will be a nice little grid area, I think. I guess this can just go like that or something. This can come up to here, then maybe give it a little bit of a curve. Oh, it could even go up towards the roundabout area. It's kind of good. Because that will give it sort of better highway access. But then here's the thing, I don't want people using this road instead of the main road, so I don't think I'll connect this through. I think I'll go like here, then we can connect it with like pathways and that. This road here, just because it's kind of weird where that's going. There. Change this into some bike lane roads so it's all accessible. And come along to about there, I guess, because it's kind of like this whole section here is like curved. Well, actually, really, it's just this section here. Can I? Sure. That's all right. That sort of fills in the area quite nicely. Alrighty. Looking good. And then maybe get this one through to here. But again, not joining it, but just right up to there. I don't know why we do have this weird little triangle road. I mean, it's a leftover part of what used to be there. So I guess we'll keep it for historical value. But not much point having it. Not much point having that. Now, we could actually... I'm pretty sure we could just get a road under this highway right here somewhere. Oh, yeah, actually straight along like that. Easy. Look at that. So that's actually a really good connection. We can bypass the whole roundabout bit. So if you have this coming up here, I don't know that connected straight on, which I would prefer it to do like this, and then we can get it. Can I actually, if I can get it to that road, I'll be quite happy with that. Then I do actually want to disable left-hand turns there, just because I don't like how sharp that turn is. Like for a left turn. I mean, I guess that's fine. You know what? It's fine. Do whatever you want. I don't care. Alright, so that'll go through like that. Yeah, that connects through there. That's actually really good, I think. I don't know why I didn't end up using bike lanes through this area. I think for some part of this, I kind of just stopped using them. I'm not really sure the reason why. Because it means you also don't have to turn off parking everywhere. Because these roads don't have parking on them. It's just cycle lanes. Yeah, like none of this has cycle lanes. Maybe we'll do it like this. Down to there, I guess. I don't know. They'll go through like that. They can go somewhere with them. And that connects all the way through. Okay, cool. That'll actually be really good. So then over here, I just want to connect up some pathways. Because why not? Makes sense. Oh, sorry. Why not? Makes sense. There you go. Why not? Makes sense. There you go. I don't know where... I guess this can just go straight through to there. Connect up to that one. Because there's not really anywhere else I can go. That's like a motel right there. Cool. And then these are... Because these are quite big blocks, we'll get some pathways going straight through. Always useful. And maybe one over there too. Just to sort of match up a little bit. And then... Other than that... Okay, let's see. Maybe here? Just to sort of finish that little bit off. That's good. But beautiful. All right, that's a nice little commercial area that we can start setting up. I think I might leave these two bits though, because that looks like it could be a really good park, you know? So if we do commercial like that, like huge sections of commercial all through here. Whatever they want to build there. I mean, they for some reason want a lot of it, and they want some industrial too, so we'll get some offices. Look at that little zoning there. That's really strange. Maybe get some offices back through here. Like that. Oh, next to those houses. I think I'd set up the zoning here to be all low-rise. If that's still in this... That's actually in a different district, so I want that to be this one, just to make sure that we get the correct buildings. So that should help us out a bit, even though I bet this is going to mess up a lot of things in terms of, oh, there's not enough workers anywhere. Ooh. Yeah, well, I know there's not, but you're not letting me build. Oh, is that like 1 square too big? Oh, is it 2 squares too big? Yeah. Oh, it's like 1 all the way around, just too big. There's trees in the middle. That's so close to fitting like perfectly too. I hate when things are like so close to working and you just know it's not going to work. So we could do like a playground there, but it's a weird place to have a playground, I guess, in terms, because it's not in the middle of a suburb. It's kind of in the middle of commercial and all that. Plaza actually fits perfectly through on both. Well, not perfectly, but you know, it sort of fits through like that on both sides. So we'll do that, and then we'll get some trees on the side. I think it'll be good. All right, so there's no water over here. That, I guess, makes sense. So let's get some of that. Bop, 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 and through here. Okay. And there. Then eventually we'll do that bit too. All right, so that should also start enabling people to use this stop a lot more. Well, not enabling, but encouraging people to use this stop a lot more to get to this area. Hey, there's like 158 people on that tram. That's actually really good. That means we're using it quite a lot. Much better than my old trams, I'll give you that much. Beautiful. Tram has got 112 people on it. Beautiful. Yeah, there's a lot of people there waiting for a tram, so just hold up, guys. It's coming. It's a-coming. I don't know. Will this actually fill up? Because this is good. This means that my public transport system is actually working appropriately. So we got. I'm going to assume the 112 people are going to get off here, because you wouldn't come up this way if you're not going to get off at the end of the line. So you're going to go... There you go. 112 people getting off. 157 people getting on. There's a lot of people getting off there too, which is really, really good. Hey, this is working. This is working well. I like it. It's a good tram system. For once. As long as we don't oversaturate this tram system. There's still 20 people on the tram at the end of the line too, which is not bad. And I guess they're going to get off up here. Yeah, that's not bad. Look. So that means it's not dying by the end of the route. As for the bus line though, I don't know about that. This way is good. I think coming back, there's not really anyone on it. Which is interesting. Like no one really rides the bus back again. But it might just be because we've got a lot of buses close together. Not sure. Where's... Oh, there's the first bus. No, it's got 0 people on it, which is interesting. So like it's weird that it means they're not using those stops, they're only using this one to get across. So then it's like, well, do we not bother having the bus line go up there, right? Like, do we just ignore that? Now, what was that? I saw red. Yeah, okay, so it's all public school and that. I mean, we have enough capacity for all of this stuff, but I guess it's just they're not really going to school. Actually, I might also go policies, schools out on this one too, just so they don't go to university. But like, interesting that they're not really. We have another high school somewhere, don't we? One of these. We've got a small one. I got a small one over here on this road somewhere. I guess it's kind of a main road, but it's all right. Go there. Just make them happy. There you go, guys. Not a big school, but that's all right. Okay, so this will slowly fill in with houses because I still think we've got a lot. Yeah, we've got a lot of zoning that can still be filled in there, which is good. This is all filling in with shops. There's a lot of people using this stop now. Well, I don't know about a lot of people, but a bunch of people just got off here. So around this way, let's get out some trees, some lovely, lovely trees. Maybe these ones. Are these too big? These are probably too big for the area. Maybe something more like not those. Something almost like a manicure tree. Not a manicure tree, but like a one that looks like it. Is there. Beautiful. Beautiful. Just like that along, just to fill in these little spots there. Nice. Just a nice little leafy area around that. I don't know why there's like these are blue tiles. It's just what they are. Alright, so over here I want to go back to doing this again. Along the train line. Like, because it should have a tree line along it. Like all of it. Basically. Now I wonder, should I... No, I guess I shouldn't bother doing a key or anything along here. This is just like... go like this with trees all the way along. Just sort of block it in. And I might even just do it this side just for symmetry purposes. Even though there's nothing over this side. At least not yet. So I'm just clicking and holding because it places a lot of trees down in a short amount of time, which is kind of what we want. So we get some of these over here as well. These are nice trees. Really, really nice trees. And then we'll get some twin trunks as well, because these are quite good. A lot of these are quite like low trees that block the line of sight, which is what we want. You just don't want to be able to see it. Especially because it's not a passenger train line anyway. It's like a cargo line. So that would be... Being near a cargo line, if you've ever been near one in real life, the trains, first of all, the trains are incredibly long. And they go on forever. It takes a few minutes for a train to go past. And they're always like... And oh, that's probably a little overgrown for this. Some of these are probably a little close. Maybe we should use some taller trees. Yeah, and they're really bloody loud. It's like they don't shut up about it. It's like, yeah, I get it. You've got a horn. Cool, dude. Appreciate it, but stop telling me. Oh, no. Stop telling me about it every 2 seconds. Maybe I shouldn't use the trees that are too low. At least not too close to the tracks. Hang on, get out of that. Gotta see what I'm doing. I'm just gonna make sure, okay, that's fine. Because the taller trees are, I mean, some of these are probably a little too low. I mean, it's not that bad. Like, trains can go through leaves. I'm sure they'll be fine, but like, it's realistically, we should cover the tracks with trees. That looks good. Oh, look at it. Look at this, though. It looks beautiful. At least so far. Except for that bit there. And maybe that bit. And that bit. That's a bit better. Okay, that's all right. Yeah, we'll just make sure not to go too close. And then we'll get out some of the... So the other one, which is this one, is the taller tree. So this will look ridiculous if I do that. I might just click instead of holding and dragging this one. We don't want too many of these ones, because I just noticed that these ones seem to stick out more than all the little trees in terms of when you put a lot of them in. That looks alright though. That looks good. That just looks like a nice... So you got like a bush there, like some sort of forest. Now these ones we do want to try and get around here because it's very close to the rail. I just want to sort of put them in there. So you can see how like they just block that sort of view. You can still see it, but like it's quite nice. I don't think I can get one here. I can, but like it will block the rail, which is not what we want. I think we'll have to be able to see it there. Sorry guys. Sorry guys, you're gonna have to look at the rail, unfortunately, but that's just the way life is. So we'll get some of these in, some of those. Alrighty, that's looking better. So look at that. They can get all these houses there. Just got like a little tree line all around the back. Beautiful. That's what we want. Just cover it in. Cover it up. Don't want to see that. Okay, that looks really dumb when you do that. Because if I was going to do them in a line, I'd just use prop line tool. But I'm not trying to put them in a direct line. They're supposed to be like at least a little bit apart from each other. Although these aren't really, but you know, I'm trying. I think it looks okay when they're all together, but it's like if you have just one type of tree, it looks a little stupid. Some multi-trunks. Gotta love a good multi-trunk. Multi-trunk! Multi-trunk! I think there's probably a little too many of those ones in there. That's sort of larger one. See, that looks like, when you look at it like this, I think that looks pretty good. And as long as it's not completely covering the rail like some of these lower ones are, then we're okay. Look at that, it's beautiful. Even if you're driving the train down here, it'd be nice. Got a level crossing there, just be careful when the trains go there. Okay, I think that's pretty good. That's what I wanted to do with that, just so it sort of separates from the area. And then we'll get some trees in this area too and all that, but for now we'll just have it like that. Alright, so this road down the bottom, how loud is that road? Because I feel like it's got to be loud, right? It's like, I mean, it's not too bad, like especially where, I guess those houses are probably experiencing the worst of it. It's not too bad, but I think just for the sanity of the residents, we'll get some sound barriers in. Might as well just do the whole thing, I guess. Even though there's nothing out this way yet. So I'll go there. That goes up to that point. I can come down this way, like so. That one sort of intersects that pillar a little bit, but that's fine. There. Make sure I'm not doing the wrong bit of road. Why am I underground now? I don't know. I don't want to do that bit because I believe there's some... Oh! I thought I changed one of these roads. That would have annoyed me. I don't want to do that bit of road because it's got all this lane management on it, so I can't be bothered. And we don't really have anything over there anyway. Now, I think this has probably reset that. Yeah. Let's redo that bit just to make sure it's right. Make sure this one only goes right as well. So if you're going left, you go that way. That guy kind of just drifted off the road halfway before the turn. I don't know if he's like, just kind of drove through the barriers like, yeah, screw it. Screw your rules. Now, I think with this as well, this highway, I'd probably want to do the trees all along that too to separate it. The only reason it wouldn't be as good as I guess, we don't want to block the view of the... Like, you want to be able to see the water, but you don't want to be able to see the road. That's the trick, I think. So I think if we use, like, the smaller trees, yeah. But even, like... Oh, actually, most of these, like, you're going to be able to see over. Yeah, these aren't too big, except for... Oh, even these ones you can. So I think if we even just get these... This road is a lot lower than where all that other stuff is. There's a lot of these. I just don't want to have them so obviously in a line. I'm trying to like space them out a little bit. Could even get some rocks along this road, but for now I'm just going to do some tree lines. Yeah, just to sort of, again, separate it out from all the residential. Make it hopefully a little bit more like you're not living next to a freaking highway road, which is what this is supposed to be, just a mini little highway. It's an express route, really. Instead of going 60, you can go 130, like, as if you wouldn't take this road, it'd be way more fun. And it's kind of like wavy and curvy and beautiful. Get some multi-trunks, multi-trunk. All down this as well. I don't know, I don't know if I'm overdoing it with these things, but I think it looks better. At least then letting it like sit blank and just by itself, I think it looks better. And I think for the most part, you can see over these trees as well. Yeah, that's actually perfect because you would live here. You can't see that road. So I should put one there. See the water. I mean, look, apart from the fact that you're looking at an industrial area, if you look that way, it's a bit better. I mean, look, it's not the best place in the world to live, but you get water views and cargo ship views. Not saying, I mean, this is supposed to be, it's like a workers' suburb for this area anyway. It's not supposed to be the best place in the world, but it's not bad, right? Wait, which way was I going? I think I was coming this way. It's not bad. I think we should like fill in this whole like little cliff area here with trees because that would be nice. I think it's much better than living without this. You know? Probably should have just gone up to that bit there. So I'll just fill this bit in too with trees. With trees! And then some of these as well. I mean, probably this whole little area here should just be a little forest because there's not really anything we can do there. Ah, it's beautiful. And then maybe just some of these. I like how you can hear how much they're placing. It's like... which is place trees everywhere. That's probably too high up. I don't want one there. Probably I should have gone up to that cliff line there just because it... I don't know where we're going to have houses around here, so I'm only just doing a little bit. Yeah, again, I don't think trees... I always say this, but I'm pretty sure these trees don't actually affect noise. No, not that. They don't affect noise. I think it's just if we had a tree-lined road. But we do have the sound barrier there now. Alright, so that should at least look nice, like when you're up here, which is good. That's what we want. Some random cinema building there, which looks ridiculous on that sort of slope. Look at that. Oh, whatever. I mean, maybe we should get rid of that. You know what? Let's get rid of the zoning on those two. But we'll keep the other stuff there. Sorry, guys. It's just a little much. There you go. It's a bit better. Nice. And then I want to go up to this cliff line there. With all those houses, just so I think it just feels in that little area with trees and shrubbery and loveliness, and it should be good. Get some bushies. Nice some bushies. There you go. Look at that. Look at that. So you just have this. Your house is there. I mean, you might not actually be able to see out of those ones, but I think, look, I think if you're looking at the back of like a bushland and some trees, it's better than looking at the smokestacks in the industrial area. So there. All right, so this area over here, how's this going? Oh, look at that. They're using that stop now. This area's coming alive. It's looking good. We're getting 17,000 bucks apparently. I don't know. That kind of fluctuates all over the place. Oh, hello. This whole area is on fire. Oh no, not the tax office that we built there. Oh yeah, you remember ages ago? This is like really early on in the series. We built like this little tree line around this place. And it was like a garden for the tax office. It's a really nice garden and all that. I put a highway ramp in there because we needed it. Because that connects to oh my god, look how many helicopters are here. Because that connects to the underground highway that runs underneath the city. So that was kind of useful. Oh, actually, speaking of which, how's this all going now? This doesn't look like it's backing up anymore. So that's fantastic. It might over here, but that seems fine. A little bit of merging kerfuffling going on here. Not too bad though. I might just force these guys to actually go to that lane. And these guys to go to that lane. And then just, you can sort it out. This is like the only spot they can sort of sort it out between those two lanes, but that's fine. So you do that. That's better. Yeah, that seems to all be flowing a little bit better now. In terms of jobs, the only places that appear to be lacking, well, there's a few places around, but still these guys, which I'm not surprised, 80 out of 270 workers, 85. All these custom buildings. The custom buildings, which are great for the number of workers that they require a lot of workers though, so we need a lot more. And the problem is the game doesn't really demand it, even though it needs it. It's not really updating to actually say it needs it. Now I might do some more trees through this area now that it's built up a little bit more. So for example, the bushy, I think would be a good tree to just get around the place, or maybe even this little one. I do like the full. So let's get some of these around. So I'm gonna expand this, not go one, probably about 50, just to sort of get them in the area as well. Over there as well, I think. And then maybe the bushy, maybe a little bit less of those, just to sort of green up the area, because it is supposed to be just a nice suburb place. And then maybe some of these, but a little bit less of those. So I don't know if it's going to be putting many of these in, but there'll be some taller trees around the place too. There you go. So it's a nice leafy suburb, a little bit like quite dense as well, like this over here, but still quite a leafy green place to live. It'd be pretty nice. Like it would be a pretty nice place to be. I think over here, because I don't think we have a lot of parks, or is there? Oh, look, we're only getting 600 now. We have, I don't know why this area is so well covered with parks, apparently, with leisure and all that. I don't know where it's coming from. So I don't see, there's a couple of plazas over there, but a couple of things over there, but for the most part, there's not a lot. But they don't seem to be too upset. Maybe we could do like baseball. Where should we do it though? We could do it over here. We can have like a nice park district over here, maybe. Maybe like there. It's just like in the forest, and then maybe we can even just have like a little, get a tree-lined road here. Going up to there. This will just have some parks of it. So there's like some sort of sporting ground or something. Maybe like a soccer field there, or football if you prefer. Oh, that's where these things are. They are just in parks, all the elevators. So these ones are actually kind of cool, if they work. So these ones, if we go like, I thought I had anarchy on. I do. Oh, it still lets me place it. So if we go like this, for example, this one has the pathway up above. So instead of underground pathways, you go like elevated pathways like that. So they sort of take the elevator up and go over, which is kind of cool. I don't know if we'll use these or where we'll use them, but yeah, I thought those were kind of cool. Anyway, so we get soccer there. And maybe some basketball courts as well would be good. Get them around here or something. A couple of those. Are there any like... Not any. But what are the other things that we have? Go back to the beginning of this. We do have all the tennis stuff as well. Could do a huge tennis club. Maybe a smaller one. I don't think this one looks as good though, does it? No, it looks kind of gross. This one's just huge though, is the thing. Where's that golfing thing? Because there's that huge like driving range that we used all the way over here somewhere. This one here. Oh, we had a fire there too. Yeah, this driving range. Which I think is that a unique building? It might have been. I guess we might have used it though if it counts, but I think I have the mod that allows me to place... No, this building already exists. I thought I had the mod that allowed me to place more than one of these. Because I think it was one of these things. Traffic park. Boat museum would be kind of cool. What is this? Oh, that's just an office. We've got a panda sanctuary. I thought we used that on the island. Maybe not. I thought maybe it was one of the... You know what? The easy way to do it would be doing it here. Just search for it. Drive. Nope. Maybe just golf. Actually, I think that... I swear I saw it. Yeah, here we go. I don't know where to find this. Tell me what category is here when I do this. Leisure. It's definitely a leisure thing, but I just don't know where to find it. Okay, I want to put it there, so I'll move the basketball courts. It must be... Is it... Maybe it's here and then like in here. Is that it? No, that's the other one. No, it's not. I don't know where it is. Oh well. Let's use this. Oh, building already exists? I don't care if it already exists. It doesn't say it does there. Oh, that's a shame. Yeah, well, I'll think of the mod that allows me to place more than one of them. Because as if you couldn't have more than one driving range in a city. Whoa, whoa, what's up, guys? You've already got a driving range in this city. You can't have another one. That'd be crazy. You idiot. Why couldn't I have more than one? That doesn't make any sense. Parks. Where are those? I'll get a skate park around here too, maybe. Maybe it should be over this way, though. I think more near the commercial area would be cool. By the plazas. Yeah, nice. Then back over this way. I do want to get those basketball courts back in. Whoops. Sorry. Sorry, guys. I think I just destroyed your home. Sorry. My bad. I got these in here and here. I'll move them just further down the road. I think it's better up there. Alright, there's some parks around there. So it's just like a field place. I think, well, I want something there, but I don't know what. Maybe it's AFL. I don't know. I want it around about here, though, is the thing. Maybe I can get like a little road out here, like this. No, just a straight road. Like that. Now, is it going to glitch out? No, it doesn't glitch out as bad. Like the one over here at the airport. Look at that. It's so glitchy. It's so glitchy. This one's not as bad. Like you can see it sort of still clips through. It's not as bad, but get it out there. Those posts look pretty bad. Has anyone made a new one of this? Because I feel like there's got to be a better AFL field than that. Because that's not it's not the best. Is there anything else I could get out here that would sort of suit? Do like a swim club. There's like a sporting complex for the area. I don't know, do something like that. There you go. So that's all out over there for this area, which is quite. I mean, this area this built up quite nicely. I got to say, like, I think it looks pretty good. I think it looks pretty good, and I think people are using my trams, which is what I'm most happy about. Yeah, there's a lot of people waiting that way. We've got 138 people on the tram too, which is great news. 54 getting off there, so it is definitely being used, which I love. And it looks like most of the stops are actually being used as well. Like that one's being used. Up here is being used, is it? A little bit. A lot of people walking around the city, which is really nice. That stop is super popular because it's right by the subway station, which I think was a good idea. As for the buses, I think as well, I think they're being used. I don't know. Let me see if I can find one of them. Oh, I think I saw one. Line details. Let's have a look. I can't really see many people at the stops, but we got 24, 39, 13, 5, 19, 22, 35. 0 people on that bus. Maybe we could probably use a couple less. We'll go down to 6 buses instead of 8. That might be a little bit more effective. But it seems to be being used. Alright, well I'm going to leave this part here. So thankfully in the next episode that I record, I'm actually back. And I'll be able to take feedback from the last however many episodes that I've posted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last 9 episodes I've not been here. So please leave your comments, suggestions, and feedback down below. So we've got Dingleberry up and running, which I actually think I'm really happy with. This looks better than I thought it was going to. Like, that's pretty nice. A nice little suburb. And then we'll fill in Flabaliki as well, which is good. So we're starting the rework on the public transport too. So we'll continue doing that and see what we can do. These stupid cargo ships. But yeah, leave all your comments, suggestions, and feedback down below from the last like 9 episodes, so including on Valley Heights area and all the mountain stuff as well. I think that was all done when I wasn't here. And then like Morning Woods area and over there. And what else did we do? It's kind of like that. Like pretty much all of this suburban area over this way. All of that. Yeah, and all of this. The industrial area. Yeah, let me know. Cool. All right, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time and have an awesome day.